Hello, hello! Hi, everyone. I'm very not set up. Hold on. I was gonna set up things properly. I didn't do that. I kind of just started the stream, then I'm like, wait, I'm not prepared. But I will get prepared. One moment. Hello, hello, William. You're here right away. Hi, hi. The emote that I was thinking was an owl the first time I saw it. I don't even have my lab coat. Actually, I'm doing laundry that includes my lab coat right now, so I don't have that at the moment. But yeah, let me just get set up real quick. Also, I guess VOD channel. Oh wait, okay, I switched account. I'm a professional who knows what he's doing. But over here and over here, bam, VOD channel currently is. Every time I finish streaming, then I upload the thing to that. Look, I was ready with a party of 7! Oh my god! Yeah, I was just talking to him, and that's why I was like, he said that he might raid me, so I'm like, I gotta get the stream started then. So I'm not entirely prepared. Hello, hi, have a nice stream. Hi, thanks for the raid. I will try to return the favor at some point if I can. If I happen to be streaming at a time when you also happen to be streaming or something like that. So hello everyone that is coming in. See you later. Gotta eat. Oh, thanks for the raid. Thanks for being here. I was just going through and with Streamlabs, I was simply looking through all of my followers and going through and following each one of them because I want to return the favor, give back the kindness that you've given to me. So, but in doing that, that meant that I am starting the stream before I actually am ready. So, hello everyone. People who may not be familiar with me, I make games. I'm doing game development stuff. Well, right now specifically, I'm doing a school project that is a game. More specifically, I'm making a game out of the editor. So take a look at this cool, neat stuff that I can. Oh, this one gonna. Yeah, look at this cool stuff that exists. This is what we're doing today and right now. I'll see if I can actually finish this today. That would be ideal. Let me just click a random script to get that open, just so Visual Studios can be opening while I'm explaining things. So basically, it's a game in the editor where, well, it's not a proper game, but like just making use of custom editor stuff to be able to do some interesting functionality, mainly for the sake of learning custom editor stuff, custom editor window stuff, scriptable object stuff, and property drawer stuff. Those are the main 4 things that we've been experimenting with a lot with this project and have gone through so many hurdles to get here. But that is okay. We are getting close to this being done. We struggled a lot with property drawers, but we figured it out. Not just property drawers, mind you. Specifically a combination of 3 things that are really difficult to deal with, which is a property drawer in an editor window, not just a custom editor, but a custom editor window that also affects stuff in the actual Unity scene. That coupling, those 3 things, getting that to all work together is a challenge. It's very tricky, especially because that also involved text. That was a whole other thing. But yeah, that's that. But we got through it, and now the rest of it is coming along quite nicely. So that's that. I didn't even get the chance to test like my audio or anything like that. My camera is also not. Usually let me set this up real quick. I was not prepared. Let me just, my camera, I have like a notepad document where I have like my, what I set the webcam settings to, but it doesn't save. OBS is weird. Like the webcam, it doesn't, like, every time I turn off my computer and turn it back on, it doesn't save. So you get to see first few minutes of me doing this, Steam graphics, webcam settings. I mean, the alternative was I start stream and I'm doing this, or I do this and then start stream. Either way, it'll be the same amount of time until I get to when I'm actually doing the working on the game stuff. So, this saturation is weird. Where some days it like having it at 190 works, and some days having it at just normal 128. Like sometimes 190 makes it look oversaturated, and some days it looks undersaturated. It varies, and it's weird. OBS is weird. Or I don't know if it's OBS or just the webcam in general, but some degree of both. Game 130, getting there. It's also, yeah, a bit annoying that this doesn't, like, save. Not easily, anyway. I find a weird, like, kind of back-end way weird way of getting it to kind of save, but still weird. I can just do this. This doesn't take that long to do. So now, when I deactivate and reactivate my webcam, then it also just messes with the settings. So then I just have to just fiddle with the gain a second time. I have like a process that's somewhat consistent to get this looking how I would like it to. This, and then 5, and then bam, there we go. And mainly I can tell in terms of if the saturation is too high or too hot is looking at my lips. If they look normal or like a bright red like I'm wearing lipstick. Okay, there, we got that set up. That didn't take too long. This and this. So today, ideally, if things go well, we are going to be finishing Editor Madness. Maybe. Well, I have longer to work on this, and actually, yeah, we'll see that how this goes. Let me get that. Oh, I also still don't have. Well, my cheat. No, over here. I still don't have. I want to have a stream notification thing, but let me actually just do this manually. I'm trying to set up a Discord bot to do manual pinging because. Oh, sorry. Automatic pinging when I go live on my Twitch thing, but so far it's not working yet. It's like half working. It's like 2 parts of it that I need to get working. I got 1 part working. The other half doesn't seem to be working yet, but I can fiddle around more with that later. Yes. Okay. So, anyways, what else? Is there anything else I need to set up? Having the stream on my phone, preferably. Gotta get myself that extra view just so that I get pushed up slightly more in the Twitch rankings of stuff. All right. There and there. Everything is all good. Also, I'm hoping that... Hello, Kaz! Hi! Hello. Welcome back, I guess. Yeah, just got a raid from Locke, I guess I call him Locke. Just got a raid from Locke, which is really, really cool. Yeah, guess that's my first raid ever, and hopefully I can return the favor at some point, if schedules co-align, or with, if I... Actually, maybe that's what I should... Actually, I don't even know how I start a raid. I don't know how that works, but I can try and figure that out. But I can see maybe I should start doing that of when I'm about to end the stream, actually go and, yeah, raid other streamers or whatever. Or just go on to the software development... Go to the software development page, find like the first person that's like using Unity, and then raid them. that could be what I do. No, I don't know. I'll figure something out. But anyway, so this game thing, for any new people who may be, yeah. Definitely, there's some people here who have heard me recap this many times, but for any new people that might be here, I'll just quickly recap of what the levels are here. So we got just clicking a button, then we got typing in math. So this one, 2, -3, 0. Oops, not 2, it's 4. Oops, okay. I went too early, but bam. Slider, you put that to match the arrow. Bam. Play tic-tac-toe, except you're just doing like the last move of tic-tac-toe because I didn't want to code full AI tic-tac-toe. By the way, I got that mod working. Ooh, nice. Cool. I'm glad I was able to help out with that. 9, we're at 9 viewers. Yeah. Awesome. Hello, everyone. We're making a game in the editor for a school project for the sake of learning custom editor stuff. Anyways, then we got this. Choose an ember. 8. No, 5. Oh, no, 3. Yeah, that's the right one. Continue. Then, okay. I don't know if I should be worried about that, but we're just going to continue. Hopefully, this whole like level 5 has been a doozy, but hopefully it's working. I have a theory of why it may have delayed there. It's something I can fix, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. We spent so much time trying to deal with level 5. I think it would be better if I just like go back to it at the end when I've done everything else. Anyways, these toggles turn on and off different lights, and you gotta turn off all the green ones, turn off all the red ones, turn on all the green ones. Yeah, there we go. Bam, continue. And then, recently I learned about serialized field, and for some reason I'm using it religiously. Fair enough. I've been there. Well, serialized field, actually, I think I'm using that with this class. Actually, okay, hold on, let me back up 1 second. I wanted to, I think, for now I'm going to come out to this code that has to do with the number thing. I'm not going to delete it yet. That's part of what I might play around with later. But down here, the class, the property jar, I have to... oh, wait, it's not down here anymore. It's in its own class because organization. Nope, it's over here. Yeah, serializable, making it so you can access things and other things that don't do so manually, I suppose. Great explanation. 10 out of 10. Yeah. But no, that's really cool that you got that mod working. Glad I was able to help out with that, and I'm glad that was working in general, because we both were struggling to try and come up with a potential solution there. Okay, this resets every time. That's good. That's intentional. This level you type in "Hello World." I have basically like a cheat sheet next and previous level at the top. I don't think I'll disable that for the actual build, because this is gonna be marked by TA. It's just giving them the ability to go back and forth between the levels freely, not bothering to like lock the levels, have an actual saving thing. I could try to have some kind of saving, but like I'll have you actually unlock the level or not. But no, I'm not gonna. That's way above and beyond anything I need to do here. So this continue, and now we got this one, which I think is the coolest one so far. I feel like this game could make for a great tutorial for Unity newbies. Ooh, interesting. Well, okay. I think that based on maybe the first level or two of what I did, but could be like a nice tutorial thing. But all of this, I think is a lot of it is well beyond what I would say is beginner, especially just considering how much I've struggled with it. I could do an advanced tutorial thing. I wouldn't do all this in one tutorial, considering how long this is taking me to make. It would take I don't know how long that would be in a YouTube video. Ideally, I want my tutorials to be, 10 minutes-ish. My submarine one ended up being 20. I could do series, I could do part 1, part 2 kind of thing. That'd be interesting. Actually, I literally have this split into levels. Definitely, once I've made this the first time, making a lot of this again would be faster. Oh, that's a neat idea. Interesting. Maybe I do that. Maybe I have a 10-part tutorial series where each one I make one level. It's today we're doing this one, today we're doing this one, or something like that. That's just, idea that I just thought of. So I don't know. I could do something with that, but neat idea. I could definitely do that at some point. But you're definitely you're definitely not meant to make a game in the editor window. Obviously you can't build that. I meant that by playing this game, people could learn if you put it into the levels. Interesting. Interesting ideas. Definitely stuff I could play around with for sure. I like that idea. I'm just also thinking of what else could I do with this idea? But no, that's interesting. Make the script that does that, but put it into this field into the editor. Sorry, what? Does that put it? Hold on. Put it into this field into the editor, having code, and you have to almost fill in the blank to write code or something like that, or just to make functionality happen over here, something like that. That'd be neat. As I said, definitely stuff I could play around. But definitely, it's cool. This interactivity with this. Very hard to program though. That's for sure. Mainly because a lot of the challenge, I think, puts it into the editor. A lot of the challenge from this came from it being a custom editor window, and I was trying to link it up with a scene. Usually you have custom editor windows can go from scene to scene. Puts it into the editor. If the script is correct, you can go to the next level. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I know what you're getting at. Oh, that's a neat thing of having a level by level thing where it's program this, here's a character, make it jump or something simple. It's mostly there, but you have to kind of fix to finish the code. You open up the script, you make the script, then it runs. It's yes, it's working. Next level, and then it basically maybe goes scene to scene to scene. That's a neat idea. Ooh, yes. Oh, that's a cool idea. If I make it, I will 100% credit you for the idea. But that's a cool idea. Interesting. Maybe I will try and do something like that at some point. That's really cool. The only the only downside of that is how hard it would be for me to actually program such a thing. But I could try and figure it out. The final result would be really cool if I can actually have the skills of making it. That's a cool idea. But anyways, in this got this I really like that this is working. It's cool. But that's true. It's just an idea I thought of. Well, I think it's a cool idea. I would almost try to, though, like, for the sake of my simplicity, I would try to maybe move away from the editor window, just only because, well, so I made this in an editor window, but from my little experience doing this, if I were to have this like as a script and then a custom editor for the script, that seemed to be a lot easier to work with. So I might try to do that on purpose next time, or I'd have to see, or maybe not, or maybe some kind of integration there. But like right now, I have like 90% of the logic is just in this custom editor window. Having it somehow incorporating more into custom editor scripts might just make this process a lot easier for next time. But that's something I'd have to play around with. I'd have to like plan it out a lot first, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so now finishing this, we gotta finish this project first, and then I got a bajillion other things to finish. I have one other like school project thing I might do. I don't know if I'll do that later in the stream, but I'll have to see. I downloaded like the kind of some of the software that I need to run it yesterday, but I was considering doing that first, but then I decided that I wanted to finish Editor Madness first, because we're so close to this being done. Yeah, so that's that. So level 9 now. So I think level 8 is done. I am happy with how this is. Again, like the skybox, we could like change. We could tweak a lot of stuff like that later. I mean, right now it's everything's going to be sharing the same. Every level is going to share the same skybox, but yeah. Anyway, so level 9, move the cube to the outline. So my idea for this, let me actually bring up my notes from before. Oh, not that. Oh, that's school assignment stuff from before. Temp. Okay, so my Unity lagged. It isn't responding. Oh no, that's usually not that good. I mean, if you have while loops that are accidentally like running infinitely, that can be a problem. I think I saved. I hope that's why you gotta save every 2 seconds to make sure you don't lose everything, or you don't lose hours of work. Well, I mean, your code should save, like because Visual Studio is being different. Like as long as you save that, your code should be fine. It's just gonna be any Unity things that might not be fine. Save my code in the prefab. Yeah, so that's hopefully a good thing. Oh yeah, because anything in the project view should save automatically. Like it saves automatically basically as you change it. It's all permanent. It's only like scene view stuff that you have to actually like Control S save. Okay, back to this. So, my idea for level 9 is basically having like a cube. Oh, hi, unlag, thank the gods. Oh, whew, yeah. But yeah, so my idea with level 9 is to have a cube on the screen somewhere. So a cube in some position, rotation, and scale. And then like an outline thing. Actually, okay, hold on. I might change my idea before I actually do it. So, okay, one of two ideas. Having a cube on screen and then having like an outline, some kind of, or maybe like a transparent cube or whatever. And it's basically like match this one to this one. And then you get fields where you type in position, rotation, and scale just to get this to match up. Now the problem with a cube is that there can theoretically be like multiple rotations that would look like the correct rotation. So either I put something in that's like definitely not like symmetrical or something like that. I'd also want to be very almost loose with getting having the positions. Like I might like lock the cube or the object that you're moving to its, even though it's a position, rotation, and scale, and those can be floats, make it so you can only type in ints just so that it like you get it close enough, it kind of snaps to it, and ta-da. So either I do it that you move like all three on all 3 axes, so that's 9 values you have to potentially type in. Or I was thinking the original idea was just have the position, rotation, and scale. Oh, make it like an arc or something. Oh yeah, like as the object. Yeah, I could do something like that. Well, at first I'm trying to think like how can I use like Unity primitives to make something here, but like shape-wise, the shape of an arc. Yeah. But then the other idea with this would be so either you type in all 9 values, or it's like a position, rotation, and scale, but with each of them 2 of the 3 values are grayed out, and only the third one you can actually edit, just so that's like with the position, like, you know, the X and the Y position are right, you just got to correct the Z position, and then like the rotation, it's like the Y and Z rotations are correct, but you just got to correct the X rotation. Like doing something like that just might make it a bit like easier for the sake of that. But it's also level 9, so maybe it should be a little harder in terms of what you actually type in. Also, what I just said, having to potentially gray out values, I don't know how we do that here. So actually, now that I think about it, just having all 9 be available would actually potentially be easier to program. So let's set that up first. Or more specifically, we got to set up the basically be able to access. I say the transform, but it's not going to be the whole transform thing. I'm basically going to copy this kind of UI, but over here, not actually copying like a reference to the transform component or something. That sounds like it would be really hard to do. Okay, so what I know I'm going to need already is, so first let's start making the things for level 9. Then we got, we need the object. I know already. We're going to need, this object is never going to activate or deactivate, so I don't need to have a parent or whatever. I can just have a reference to the object itself. So I'm going to call this like moving cube. I don't know. Well, I say cube. Whatever it ends up being. Hold on. Let me just see what I can make something in Blender. Let me just quickly have a look at. I can use Suzanne. I can use the monkey. See you for now. Oh, I gotta go for now. Might catch you later. See you for now. Oh, that's all right. Well, thanks for dropping by. Actually, I think I'm gonna use the Suzanne monkey thing because that's something I can make in 2 seconds. Yeah. So actually, I might grab that. If you don't know what the Suzanne monkey thing is, it's in Blender, like one of the default shapes that's meant to just be an example of a more complicated mesh. Monkey, old Suzanne. But anyways, yeah, thank you, Cos, for stopping by. Yeah. Should be streaming for a while today, I think. Well, I'm going to have to take a break at some point. Actually, I should probably be setting a timer. No, I don't remember. In like an hour, I got to go get laundry, and then I got to take another break at like 5. But, yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, Suzanne, I'm going to color you at all, and I'll color you in Unity. Okay, so I need to now find my, the project that we are working in right now. Over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, over here, and models. Suzanne. Cool. Yep. Okay, then, because again, this is something that just needs to be like simple and just good enough to kind of display to get the idea. I'm also gonna need to make I'll need to make like an outline, Suzanne. How am I gonna do that? Wireframe. Will this? Hold on. Let me test something. So I have Suzanne here. If I use the wireframe modifier, this I could use as like an outline thing. Will that work? I think so. Let me rename this to wireframe Suzanne. Do I want to change anything with like? Ideally, I want this to be thin. I might make it transparent, like the actual material. If it's too thin, I don't know if it'll be, like, you can't see it. I think I want this to match up. Okay, let me save as wireframe Suzanne. Okay. And then, voila. Okay. Cool. Let me just set up now the these things that I can uncheck and all that. And don't do any of those. And then go and or this calculate. Looks good. I don't need to generate colliders or anything. So I'm basically just gonna be testing positions and stuff with this. So the wireframe one is mainly just a visual aid of where the other one needs to go. But the only one that's going to be accessed through code is the other one. Oh, you are okay. Now I gotta position these. So where is this going to go? I'm thinking on this side of the screen, maybe like kind of lower right corner, kind of. I need this to be kind of just a random-ish. I need the values to be exact so I can kind of test for that exactness in code, but something that you can, I would like it to be closer. Oh, I should probably, make sure that when you are editing the transform values that they can't, like, lock them in certain bounds that kind of keep them with the camera, maybe. That might be a good thing to do. Oh, this is having to move pretty high up to be like, oh, wait, so I thought that maybe locking it to a plane might be better. Like, maybe making it so you can't edit the y-axis or something. So you're more so moving it, like, around. Or, I don't know. I don't know. I do new. Okay, let's just try keep continuing to go with this. This doesn't need to be that big. I just want it big enough so you can kind of see it. No, I would prefer, to keep exact increments. Or maybe I'd like round to like 0.5. Maybe it doesn't have to be integers specifically. Yeah, maybe I'd do that. Then I get more freedom with this. And I need to mess with the scale preferably, unless I have the end scale is 0.1, but let me just at least, oh gosh. Oh yeah, this would, because otherwise this is going to be like 1 or 2 for all of these. I would rather, you know what, this actually could be lower and then wider. It's weird. 233, 2.5, sure. I guess if this works. Kind of do like that. Let me just make these kind of maybe to the nearest 10. Maybe the degrees I round to the nearest 10. Okay, so that is where the wireframe is going to be. That's basically the end position of where we want to move this. So I think then this is going to be kind of on the upper side. So now this then needs to be starting something that's like similar or completely different. I might have to do something to then automatically make sure that the rotation like clamps between 0 and 360, just so that I can, because I'm going to be testing that the values are equal, so got to make sure they that however you rotate it to get there, that it works. Let me put, I don't know, Suzanne upside down. I don't know what to do with you. This is a weird, interesting shape, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with you. But I want to, I guess, at least change every value. But as I just said, these shouldn't be, well, they should be negative. If I want them to rotate that way, I'm going to put them like the plus 360 version of that value. And also not clamping it where I want it to be. Okay, I don't know if I actually want it to be this messed up, but I'm going to play around with this more. Oh, you're very warped. Okay. Okay. Maybe, I mean, I could just leave these scales as 1, and you have to then turn them more into what they actually need to be. Let me actually. Hold on here. Let me take this more to what it actually needs to be, and then I can like add and lower, reduce by 360 to get it better. I don't know. I just imagine that. Whoa. I don't know. Be able to kind of more so. I can change the color of it, but something like that, and then rotate on this axis a little bit. Sure. So negative 50 plus 360 is that. This doesn't matter that much. What it is, just for like the principle of the thing, of where we take this. Okay. Yeah, preferably none of these values actually match. Oh, so this one's higher. This one's scaled up more, but this one's higher in the y-axis. Interesting. Okay, this works. Actually, I'd like it to be a little bit not so close to the edge of the screen. Yeah. I do that. No, I don't do that. This works. That works. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Let's just. I can tweak it later. But so this basically then the goal is to modify the position, rotation, and scale in ways that I think the position will increment by 0.5, all the rotations will increment by 10, and the scales will increment by 0.5 to get this to match with this. I don't know what to do. What would be best material-wise? Let me go. Just make two materials. Let's go. I don't know. How about yellow? Yellow and blue. Actually, make those colors. And maybe the outline will be yellow, and the not outline will be blue. Something like that. That's good. And then I can change the skybox color later. Might as well make it a solid color though. That's basically how it was. And then I can have a slight tint. It looks slightly better. Oh, this is tinting like all of them. I don't know what color. When you think editor madness, what do you think of? I mean, part of me thinks that like, oh, you know, the Unity editor color of the gray, but I like something with just a little bit more color to it. I mean, I can totally go like this, but actually, yeah, something much more subtle might be better for this. Like that, maybe. And that's not, well, that has changed that on every level, but maybe this makes the levels where I don't have proper graphic things in the background, even, I don't know if I'm ever going to do that yet, but, oh, I never colored these. I might as well. Let's give it unique colors, like, purple, and the arrow maybe should be green anyways. As like a correct go here. And then give this purple. I don't know. Or I don't know. Could go like orange. I don't know how outlandish I'm going with the colors here, but it's fine. It's okay. So I can just go with this. Okay. If I in this actually, I might actually scale up this cube. And then I have to move the arrow up a little bit. Maybe 1.5. And the actual like arrow cube thing, I definitely didn't make the model the best. Maybe I clean that up just a little bit here. I mean, again, I could just I could make a proper arrow, but this is so like not important. I don't really need to. If I did something more like this, where these could overlap. I don't know, why are you being weird? Okay, yeah, that works. Let's like fight my urge to like go into the play, like to press play mode. Like I'm so used to doing that. It's like did the thing, go see how it is in play mode. But this is a case where I don't need to be doing that. Oh, that is slightly clipping through the bottom. As long as these have the exact same dimensions, then it's fine. The left side needs to match up, the right side doesn't really. Yeah, so there we go. Okay, bam, then this, still cool, then this. Now this is where we are. So I need to, first thing I need to do is, get the position, rotation, and scale in up here. This will actually be easy, I think. It should be easier. It's very similar to things that we've done in other steps. So I think I'm... what am I copying from? Actually, well, okay. Let me get this. I think we're just going to have this dot begin horizontal, or horizontal. And then let me just right away put the end horizontal. Oh. No, you can do that in editor or not editor. UI layout. I don't know if I like that being inconsistent, but whatever. I think it's fine. Okay, so what next? What next? I only slept for 6 hours yesterday because I was very determined to get done the coding thing I was doing. I don't know how I'm not like super tired right now, but for now I'm not. Well, I just yawned, but I'm not like, oh, I'm so tired, I can't be awake, blah. But, I don't know. Keep going for now while I can. Okay, so this dot, okay. So on each layer, I basically have label and then 3 float things. Okay, technically the position won't be a int, but they're just gonna make them floats, and then I'll deal with the how I round them, because I want to round some of them to 0.5 and some of them to 1, so I'll let them all be floats for now. Because then I can at least, the user can type in any value, but then it rounds, so I'll let that include decimals. So then, yeah, they'll all be floats. Well, first I need a label field of, this one was going to be position. What does that do? Label, not layer. Layer field, interesting. So I can put like a reference to like selecting a layer in there in the window. Neat. Wait, can I do? Hold on, just to expand on that. Maybe I can do like tag field. Interesting. Oh, tag selection too. Well, yeah, that makes sense. But like, yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Anyways, but then this is going to be dot float field. Default value is going to be like a variable I'm about to make, but well, for now, just make it 0, just so I can test. So I want 3, and that's it. Let me see now what I want to do space-wise. Actually, I'm gonna predict that I think I want just a space on both ends. So, we'll see. Or maybe like the transform, I have them go to the ends, but we'll see. So, okay, I mean that's very similar to this. Ooh, actually having the X, Y, Z. Let's see if I can get that in there. Okay, that allows us just to have more fluff, I guess. So if I can just do, I think I'm gonna have to set. I don't think this will work well because I think it's gonna kind of I need to more manually like set the dimensions of these so to be small, because I think they're gonna try and take up a lot more space than they should. Yeah, that I predicted would be the case. So if I get one working, hopefully the rest will be working. So GUI, I think layout dot width equals 10. Let's try. If I can get it working with 1, then the other should work. I'm just gonna keep going back to the beginning, but it's fine. Oh, X is perfect. Beautiful. Perfect. Actually, that's the one thing, is having a super small width. Well, like eventually it gets smaller than how big text is. It'll like, I think, then grow to the text size, maybe. Or actually, I don't know if it'll cut it off or not. Oh, that's perfect. Beautiful. And then here I can type in whatever I want. It gets immediately reset, but I have the option of doing that. Also, actually, match the cube. Well, I just thought of it. Do I say match the monkey or do I say match Suzanne? Match the monkey. Because not everyone will know who Suzanne is. Or that this monkey's name is Suzanne. Yes. Okay. So now I want to make. So that just dealt with the position. Let's get, I guess, the position fully functioning, and then do the same for the rotation and scale. It should basically be the same process for those, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, so I'm going to go. Let me put this to unfreeze. Okay, exactly like this. Actually, I want these to be floats, I think. And I'm gonna, I guess, call this pause X and then pause Y. Blah, 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 blah. The actual number here will start at whatever I put in as that default value when I was positioning them, but I'll get those in a minute. I think, okay, I'm confident I can think ahead here. I said I was going to do all position, then all scale, then rotation. For just the variables, I can just make all the other ones. So this is going to be rot X, rot Y, rot Z. Ska? Usually I would put like scale, but that's weird, but whatever, it's fine. Just to keep, I don't know, this, how I'm for some reason making this 3 letters each. It could be scale, but it's okay. The names don't really matter that much. They're just variable names. Okay, so now down here, all the way down. Maybe I will separate these into separate functions. It could be in different classes too, but honestly, that might be a good thing to do, just to make this a lot cleaner, but I'll do that at the end. Yeah. So, and I gotta comment everything. Okay, so this needs pause X, and this is going to be pause X equals. So much easier when I'm not having to deal with property drawers. Especially property drawers that are drawing enums. Ugh. Actually, okay, the actual saving that information was very similar to init, but still. Oh, I didn't do this right, did I? What did I mess up here? Oh, I didn't do this, but oh, that was it. Oh, haha. All right. Gladly take that. I was like, oh no, what's wrong here? All right, let me just test that I can change these values, make sure that's all working right. Now, it would be really cool. I'm fine that I can't do this, but it'd be really cool if like the editor window here has this functionality. I don't think I'd be able to get this over here. It'd be cool, but I'm not gonna even try. I don't think. But yeah, so you can type in values there. Cool. We can at least like tab the different parts. You know, it'd be interesting actually. We got the inspector view of the Suzanne. What if when you go into this, once you start level 9, what if it made wireframe Suzanne the active object so that you can see the values over here? That would be a neat thing. Can I do that? Can I manually set Cortana? No. It doesn't like that. Also, I'm making values that I'm not using because, yeah. Can I manually set the active object? Let's see. What would I have to do that? Editor. So editor GUI. I don't think it would be a GUI thing because I'm not changing. Or like I am changing, I guess, the GUI of what's in the inspector. Let me editor dot select active. Let me see what other things I have. Here, I can probably search things up in a second, but I just kind of want to see if I can. If I happen to see exactly what I'm looking for, that would be cool. Editor utility dot set active dot active. Imagine doing if I could do something like, you know, active object equals blah. That'd be great. All right, let's search this up. Unity custom editor. Hopefully this will be something that can work in both the editor or the window. Because I already dealt with getting serialized object stuff with things being static. That should be hopefully fine. Set active object. How can I set active? Okay, so I don't know. I can totally. Yeah, I can have this be on screen. I don't need to have this on my second monitor. Selection. Selection.active. Is selection just like class thing? Ooh, neat. Access to the selection in the editor. Dot active game object get set. Ha ha ha. The one shown in the inspector equals booyah. Okay, cool. This also just adds more functionality for this level thing, I guess. So that means now we do have to get a reference to the outline as well, but that is okay. We're not having to activate or deactivate game objects, so I can just reference them directly. Oh, moving monkey. I guess that's what we're calling this now. And moving monkey outline. So now let me get this. So I can just do a game object.find. Yes. All the way down here. So now. Oh, okay. In terms of this, I guess I'm setting this every frame. I guess that's fine. So it's like when you deselect it, it's just making sure it goes back, which is fine. Okay, so okay. Sorry, actually, beforehand, I need the outline. Well, I guess this is the only case. It's probably maybe better, just cleaner that I get it first. So monkey, moving monkey equals game object find Suzanne. Wow. Moving monkey outline equals this. Because actually another thing is, so I was planning to just hard code, you know, if the correct values are this, then work, then have the outline. But instead I could actually like more dynamically just say that if the moving monkey's, you know, position, rotation, and scale equal the outline's rotation, position, rotation, and scale, then confirm. That might actually be better. Or then it's something that I can, you know, change easily or whatever. Less hard-coded values. Wireframe Suzanne? Yeah. Then that gives me more use out of the outline object. Cool. Alright. So, selected active game object equals the outline. No, the outline monkey. Cool. No? Dot game object. Okay, here game object, but then soon I'm going to be using it like the transform more often, so I guess that's okay. Okay, so that does that. Now I need to first let me just test that that's actually working. So wireframe Suzanne is already what's active here. That's only going to be happening, or no, okay, that's because this is like before. I select anything else. Now when I get to level 9, it should switch over. That's cool. Oh wait, this is wrong. You found the wrong object. Okay. I gotta. Okay, these shouldn't even have those. Okay, let me clear parent. Oh, didn't know that was a thing I could even do. Unpack things and all that. Unpack. Where is like the thing where you prefab unpack that? Yeah. If I want these to stay in the same position, I should just be able to do this and this. Yep. Now I gotta correct the rotation though. I said I kind of wanted to lock the rotation to a multiple of 10 just to make it easier. As long as it's good enough. Then, okay, negative 20, it's like 40. Actually, wait, hold on. No, I guess I'm writing that down. Sure. That's different, is that not? Oh, okay, negative 40, yeah, okay. I also said that I prefer, actually rounding, so in terms of, oh, negative 180, and it's the same as positive 180. And in terms of when you put in the rotation, so position and scale makes sense. I keep them in certain bounds or whatever. Scale shouldn't be negative. All that. The rotation, should I lock it between negative 180 and 180? Or should I lock it between 0 and 360? And then if they try to type in a value that's less than that, should I correct that or just reject it? You know what? Okay, actually, no. I'll do plus 360, and that should be fine. So for all of these, for all the ones that are negative, or maybe I won't. Actually, it does kind of look nicer being. Yeah, maybe I go between negative 180 and 180. Yeah, I actually think that's better. That makes most of the rotations negative. Is that fine though? Maybe. Actually, okay, no, sorry. This one should be. I'm gonna plus 360 because then it goes. Oh, 200 is almost nicer, maybe. Or I don't know. This is just a like personal preference-y kind of thing. Oh my gosh, that's very deformed, but that's okay. Oh my god. Almost reminds me of, it's like a fish. Like these are like fins. That's funny. You just don't really see it because of the way the camera angle was. But oh, that's what did I do? What have I done? Okay, but anyways, I'll do this. And it doesn't really. I don't think it doesn't. I think it doesn't matter as much what the what this is, because when we're in the editor madness window on level 9 and you're forced to see this, it's like move the monkey to the outline. You're trying to match these values to these ones. You can see those values there. So the more likely thing is, rather than trying to guess at, like, type a random thing, see how it moves, you just are kind of copying the values from over here. It becomes more of a copying thing than a moving and guessing thing, I suppose. It's a bit of both, but yeah. Okay, so I think that should be fine. Just leave it how those are there. So now, before I forget, because I feel like I'm going to, let me get the default values kind of filled in here. So here, let me type these out. So it's gonna be -4. Wait, these are the defaults. I need the initials, not the initial ones. So these are 3, 4, 2, -1, 60, -60, -40, 1.5, 3, 1. Yeah, that's that. And you can see these values. I'm gonna put them on my other screen here just so I can see both, and now just like fill these in. Okay, 3, when this decides to catch up. Okay, yeah, all those rotations are negative. Oh well. 1.4, I meant 0.5. Oops. 3 and then 1. F. Okay, cool. Alright, did that. Yeah, now I'm assigning these values but never using them. That's alright, because I'm about to be using them. Alright, so we got Suzanne, we got the wireframe. So I still haven't, we're just going to get the position working and then I'll copy it for the rotation and scale. So now what I need to do is have, when you change these numbers, it moves this. Oh wait, is this right? By default, oh okay. Actually no, these aren't getting reset. But by default, these should be 3, 4, 2. Let me 'cause I'm gonna have to be doing this a decent bit. Let me get the reset part kind of working. Come on. So in our reset function here, that gets called like basically at the beginning. Not exactly at the beginning, but long-winded explanation of that it's beginning enough. Okay, so now I just gotta do this. Okay. Okay. Just gotta quickly delete all these. Just made it so I didn't have to retype in all the actual number values. Now that should reset, and assuming it does, now next thing that we're doing is over here. So we need to get we have the monkey. Okay, actually that part's dealt with. So moving monkey dot it is the transform dot position equals new vector 3. That is just actually this is easier than I thought it was going to be. Pause x, pause y, pause z, and then I'm going to do the same for the rotation and scale. Yes. Right, now let's see if that worked. Now ideally it shouldn't have moved. Like it should still be in the same spot that it was, but now this is this. Oh right, I was like, wait, these don't match. Right, yeah. I'm used to that functionality there. Cool. Like it. This is great. This is great. All right, so now you put a -4 because you can tab. That's pretty nice. Awesome. And now this should also reset when I go back to level 1 and then onwards. Cool. We got that working. Nice. And now well, no, I want to do the rounding first. So do I round them here? I guess so. Mathf dot round. I want to round this to the nearest 0.5. Wait, is there a easy way of doing that? I would like to. I mean, I could just round it to the nearest 1 like decimal place. So let me just Google real quick if there's an easy way of in Unity C# Unity round to 0.5. Probably so. Oh, multiply by 2, round, divide by 2. Midpoint rounding away from 0. What am I looking at? I guess so. Sure. I could just round to 1 decimal place, but yeah, no, okay. Yeah, that should be fine. And it's more interesting math, I guess. So what was it? It was take this, multiply it by 2, round it. Wait, capital for exists. Then divide by 2. Let me just test the 1. Actually, now I'm going to be overly confident that this is going to work. All right. Okay. Now, so again, putting like -2, that's going to work. Putting a -2.5. 2.5. 2.6. Oh, well, wait. Why isn't this? Oh, wait, right. Never mind. I'm not displaying the value. That would make sense. Okay, so I'm not actually. I need to override this. So like when I do this, then like pause. Oh, do I actually may actually do all the routing kind of in one place? Okay, I could do it after each one, but something like this. So I'm like making all the buttons, then setting all the numbers, then setting the position stuff. That's kind of, I guess, a good way of having it be organized. Also, I have to now move these back to being just these. And yeah. Okay. Do the same with the others. Oh, come on. Hey, Kebab. Welcome back. We've just got maybe finished now. So one, we got to finish this yesterday, and it's all cool and really awesome and visually appealing and all of that. And we also got done, I think just now. This should work. So that still moves. So basically what this is put that back to where it was. Got a thing you gotta move to the outline, that's the puzzle. We're gonna have position, rotation, scale. We made it so it automatically makes sure that this wireframe is what's active in the inspector. So maybe I'll actually purposely lower these so it's more clear that like, that's that. So then basically you're just kind of copying these values into here, but it's moving the blue monkey to be where the outline is. We just finished getting rounding in place, so I can have like -4, but I can also have like -4.5, that's gonna work. But now, hopefully, like 3.6 gets rounded to 3.5, so it gets rounded to the nearest 0.5, and then, oh, okay, I put a letter in there, it didn't like that, but this is rounding, yeah, to the nearest 0.5, I believe. Wait, hold it. Is it only rounding down? No, it's okay. It's working. Just wanted to. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Although I'm noticing that well, doesn't really matter that much, but 0.25 is rounding down when that should be rounding up, I think, but that's okay. 251. That's gonna round up. Yeah, that's all right. So that's cool. Yeah, rather than just rounding to one decimal place, it's rounding to the nearest 0.5. Just, I guess, making the playing around with this easier or something like that. So now we get to, so now we just got to do this for the rotation and scale, which we already did some of that. So let me just, first we are going to draw those values. Oh wait, hold on, no, before I do that, let me just finish doing the, like, pretending that all we're having to do is match the position and then that makes the continue button. Let me just kind of do that first, just to make sure that that part's going to work. So this is the making a continue button. That's going to be like this, and then that's going to be 10. So this is going to happen if, so we got the outline. Actually, in this case, we just go if its position dot position. Rather than comparing each value, I can just go if its position is equal to the monkey dot position. Actually, I'd rather, I think, have this be in reverse order. So this is going to just match the positions, then we'll do the rotations and scales in about a moment. Right. Yeah. There we go. Okay. This should now, when I match this position to this position, it'll bring up the continue button. Okay, -4, 3, -1. We'll also maybe, actually, if we're about to be done this, woo, it's working, yeah. The maze that we're going to be doing soon, that'll be the last part of this. So we're getting close to being done this project, which is really, really nifty. Okay, cool. So next, now we do the same for the rotation and scale. Oops. And then hope that that's going to work. So this, rotation, and then go still XYZ, but now this is going to be rot. Actually, here I can do something better. Ooh, no. Okay, if I go F, search and replace everything with pause to rot, because that's the shorthand that I'm kind of using here. And then go replace that one, this. There we go. And then actually these as well. So let's start there and replace. Okay. And then setting up the rotation now should be as easy as rotation equals rot. And then now, oh, you don't like, rotation is quaternion. I need to set the Euler angles equals. Okay, so it's going to be quaternion.Euler. That. Okay. This and the, so this and the rotation matches. Which this, I'll just type this out, rotation. And rotation. This should work now, hopefully. For position and rotation, we're about to find out. Cool. Maybe I'll put like a space between these. Me not. Maybe it's nice that they're clumped together. Okay, so -4, -3, -1. Nice that the tabs to the right place there. -20, -40, 180. No. Oh wait. +3. Booyah! It's working. Awesome. Cool. So it's in the right place. It's just now we have to do the scale. Obviously, yeah, it doesn't look like it's matching just yet. Cool. Nifty. This idea is working, coming together. Okay, so now I gotta do copy this again. Right. Yeah. Make this the scale of it. So this is gonna be what I called ska. I don't know why. Just because. Scale. And then these all copy here. Oops, actually replace these. Cool, now we actually set up the scale. Just good rule of threes here, I guess. This shouldn't matter. And this is actually going to be, okay, new vector 3. Because this doesn't really have, its local scale will be the same as its global scale in this case, I believe. I can change that if that's not the case. And now we just have to say that we got to test that the scale also matches. Monkey.scale, local scale, I guess, equals monkey outline.scale. Alright. Now we see if this is working. And then that should be this level done. Cool, so that's scale is there, looking as it should. Then go -4, 3, -1, -20, -40, 180. A lot of negatives the way this happened to be. That's all right. 2, 2.5, and 3. Booyah! Now, okay, actually, one thing I forgot about. So this is working. Cool. So when you have it in the right place, then it it does the continue. Awesome. I would like to do one more thing that I forgot about, and just that I would like the where is it? The rotation to be so these are all rounded to the nearest 0.5. I'd like the rotation to round to the nearest 10. I just think that looks cleaner with the rotation. Yeah. So to do that, round to the nearest 10 is going to mean, I think, so divide by 10, round it, and then multiply by 10. I think that would do that. So let me try that real quick. Okay. So scale specifically, I guess I never tested that. 1.3, it's gonna run at 1.5. 7 that rounded to 7. So now this should go Then round down. Perfect. Yes, beautiful. Woo! All right, this one's working. This one requires more actual, like, yeah, more typing in of stuff, but you're near the last level. The challenges get harder. I suppose. But, yeah, cool. But, this. Cool. That's working. Yeah. Booyah. Alright. We are on to level 10, the last level. Well, technically, there's gonna be like an ending of just text, and then, like, I think I'm gonna make a reset button here. Actually, all that is just calling the reset function that I've already made, so I might as well let me just do that real quick. Skip ahead quickly, just so I can say that the ending is done, or something like that. Okay. This should be this. Okay. This begin horizontal space. This is gonna be reset. I'm gonna put in capitals so it's like more careful not to click this too soon, or something like that. Then this should just call the reset function, and that's it. I already dealt with the other parts of that. Cool. Let me test that real quick. Okay, let me test that. This is one of the easy puzzles. Just like this one. Solve those so that I can see that the reset's doing it. So yeah, reset. Blah. Back to the beginning, and then cool. All right, cool. That's that. Maybe actually the reset button should be red, just as like a warning. Okay, it doesn't need to be that much of like careful not to click this too soon. It's fine. Okay, level 10. This is gonna be a tricky one, but I think it'll be really neat if it works. So my idea for this is to make like a maze game in the editor, and what my idea is. So. One of a few things. I'm gonna use paint to kind of explain my idea. So if this is the window, this is the game view. Either having like arrows, whatever graphics I do, but basically let's just pretend these like 4 buttons. So 4 buttons with whatever I put on them, up, down, left, right, or arrow graphics, or just blank. And then in the scene view, basically having like a grid. Or like something like that. Pretend that those are straight lines. Imagine basically each one of these probably being like a cube or something, and then like a wall, let's say, or this is all like, well, actually, except for an exit. Let's pretend. Here, let me. I can make this bigger, right? How do I make I don't remember how to do anything in size. This. Is it big I can go? Sure. Fine. Okay. But basically, a maze thing, having a, well, okay, I don't know how detailed I need to be with this. Okay, pretend like, yeah, I've cleared up these on this side. I just need to basically demonstrate the idea. Having a yellow cube here that ignoring like having some way, I have some special thing that it basically can't leave the dimensions of the maze, but you press the buttons and it just pops over a square. It's just boop 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 boop, and then basically having walls that I have to figure out how I'm gonna actually. It's not gonna be collision detection because it's not actually like, it's not gonna push the cube. It's gonna just snap to each position. So somehow, okay, and when I say walls, let's say that the let's for sake of example that the correct path is doing something like this, right? That means that either I would have the walls be something like, let's say blue is walls, like walls here, or sorry, actually, let me correct that. Like if basically I don't know, yeah, 2 options. Either the lines are the walls, these walls almost, so which means that you could jump from here up here, or okay, let me describe this better. Like walls being where the blue is, so basically ignore the black now. So having this go all around. Actually, except the exit. Yeah, except the exit. This. So blue are the walls, and this goes something like this and this. And then maybe like, wall here, and here, and then, I don't know, wall here, here, here. Something like, then like, however I draw out this maze is not super important. Just figure it out. So let's say that, okay, there's like a sealed off area if I do that. So obviously, like, the maze is gonna be simple. It's not gonna be an actual like hard maze to navigate, just for the sake of this. So looking at, if I did this in Photoshop, I could enable and disable the layers for clarity. But just looking at the blue, pretending the black doesn't exist now, because that was just for me to kind of make the grid. So you press the arrows, and then you basically did, and each of the blue is like, if you're in this square, each button moves you over one square. And if you're in this square, you can't move up because the blue is in the way. But you can move, this way, you can move this way, you can't move this way. I feel like this will be easier to, like, once it's actually made in Unity. So I have two options, though. So either I do this is how I make the walls, or, like, they're like, in a grid-like fashion, or I do it in a, what I'm calling, I guess, like, cube-like fashion, where, this square is blocked off, this square is blocked off. It could be maze, or it could be more of a path, like, just guide through, just get from point A to point B, kind of a thing. I guess I'm doing this now. So it could be like this, where it's like you can't move to this square, you have to move down, you can't move there. So I say maze. It doesn't have to be maze. It could maybe this would be better to just have like and might be easier to do. Just navigate cube to the end rather than maze. Well, okay. I mean, I do this. If I do this with more layers right now. Okay, it's hard with the grid. But if these are like gonna be like walls in the way, like you can't travel to these. But then if this was bigger and like not that. I get rid of like, I don't know, like this one. Then you can travel up to this square. I get rid of like this one. You can travel down to that square. If I got rid of like, this one, then you can go, like you can't go into this square, but you can go like down to this one, over to this one, and do that. So then with more area, then I make a maze out of that. So like either my two options for walls are that it's in a grid-like thing, but then the walls are like flat, and you can't go through a wall, or I have it more like, cube-like. I'm leaning towards doing it more so in this way because I think this will be easier to program. Because I have to figure out, I don't have the power of collision detection with this because of the way I'm doing it. I'm snapping each thing. I also don't think I can't do raycast stuff here. I don't know if you can do that in the editor because I'm not in game view. I don't know if I have access to the physics engine like that. So I'm going to assume that I don't for right now. So I have to then figure out, how do I actually detect, like, looking at where the yellow cube is, how do I, when you hit the buttons, how do I actually test where you can go? Now, just I think doing the dimensions of the map, like of the whole map, the outsides, that'll be easy because I can just have some kind of like, the cube, let's say this is at like -5 on the x-axis, make sure like it can't go to -6, basically clamp like, lowest value can be, highest value it can be, so edge of the map, that should be fine. But when you're in the middle of the maze here, when we want to go up, left, and right, and up, down, and all around, how do I know this one can be traveled to, or this one can be traveled to, but not this? So I imagine if each of these are empty game objects, or cubes actually, because they'll be a physical object that represents a wall, then I imagine I could almost like test. I'd have the potentially, an array using like game-object.find, the one that like gets me an array of objects. If I get all of the wall objects, I can then, in a for loop, every time we go to move, do or like a for each loop, and does any of the wall objects match where we're trying to move to? Basically test like if there's an object in that position, a wall object. That's what I think would work. It would mean doing a for loop testing every wall. I don't know. Wait. Oh, even better. Better idea. So I don't have to test through each one. What if, because this is a grid, if through code, basically I number these, kind of like, let me pick a new color for this. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, and so on, right? I'm planning this, like I'm explaining it to you and also planning it out for me of what can I do. Because the more I plan now, the easier it'll be to actually hopefully make, if I know all the pieces of how they're all going to work together. So if I structure this like this, then each cell, basically, this is A1, this is, C2, this is B4, right? Then each of these objects, each of the wall objects, I'm putting an X here, but like there'll be game objects here that are actually the walls. Like just imagine a blue cube, right? So a blue cube that is in this spot, a blue cube that is in this spot. I'm saying I put an X here just to show that you can't travel here. If the names of each of these things match their grid position, so like the name of the game object, C1, that's this. The name of this game object is C2. Then here, there's no wall here, so there is no game object named D1. Then the cube just has to, the cube that we're moving, the player cube in this case, the yellow cube, just has to keep track of its current thing. So right now it's in A1, now it's in B1, blah, blah, blah. And when it goes to move, so if it's here, it's C3. When we hit up, it then knows, so we're on C3, we want to move up. So we're trying to move to C2. Is there a game object named C2? So game object.find, maybe not a whole game object.find. If I have just a reference to the parent game object of, like the parent game object of all of the wall objects, and then do transform.find, that's probably better on performance. So look through all the children. Is there a game object named C2? If there is, there's a wall there. We can't go there. If there's not, it's a free space. We move there, update our position. Cool, that's a good idea. Okay, I like that. So next, I guess I need to, it would probably be good to do in advance. Maybe I should actually plan what the maze is going to look like. So I roughed it out here. I'm going to do this in Photoshop, just so when I'm building it might be better to just, maybe this would be better built in Unity, because I can just duplicate things around. Either way, actually, I think I have to take a quick break to go fold some laundry. So that was my explanation. I'll think about this a bit more if there's anything else I'm missing. Like, oh, shoot, I got to do this. Or whatever. And okay, waiting for this to open. Oh, actually, this is open now, but whatever. So I think I'm going to take a quick break, and then when I get back, we will make this maze thing. I'm excited. I think this will actually turn out well. I wasn't sure at first. I'm like, I want to make a kind of maze thing, but I feel like this is going to be super complicated. I don't know. Well, it's still going to be complicated, but I think we can actually do it. Now that I've planned it out more, and I figured out, that was the main thing I wasn't entirely sure of, is how are we going to do the actual like collision detection, the mock collision detection with the walls. But I think this idea works. It conceptually should work. When we actually go about programming it, we'll see if we have more troubles. Oh, the other one small thing is that I need to just see. So let me go back to here for a sec. I said that like this is the editor view. It just has buttons. This is the game view. It just has the cubes. I might. Either I do it like this, or if I make this in this view, I could also represent that in this view. So like exactly like what I did with level 9, how I had game objects here, a bunch of blocks, and then each of those represents a button here. I could literally basically have like, in my head, I'm imagining the walls being blue and the player object is yellow. So I'm just going to say, blue cubes are the walls, the one yellow cube is the player, right? To basically have a bunch of blue cubes in this grid pattern and have that represented by a bunch of blue cubes here. And then, or maybe like blue and then like gray where there's like, you can travel. So blue ones for walls and like gray for like empty spaces, and then have a yellow one that's the player. So then when you're moving around, maybe then like it'd be like this underneath or above, we'll have to see, is the controller, the just up, down, left, right buttons. That would then it'll move the cube here and it'll move the cube here. It could do both. So I could do it either way. Both would be cool. I mean, this one actually would be more complicated. It requires more work for me to do. But guaranteed, though, I want to set it up in the game view. I don't want to just do it in the inspector. So in that case, I might do it differently how I've done it in the past, where usually I get the editor window to completely work, and then I do the game counterpart. Maybe I'll just do, in the editor window, set up the directional buttons, and then over here set up the maze, get the maze working. Once that's done, we see how long that takes. Then I give it this kind of graphic to match the maze. And I guess I would do this with buttons. Buttons that you can't click. Like buttons that you click and they do nothing. It would just be a representational thing. So maybe I have to find a way... can I just draw colored squares that look like this? Ideally, I want it to just look like this, but you can't actually interact with them. Like, you can click a button and it doesn't do anything. I cheated and did that here. Like, these are buttons you just can't click. But, interesting. Interesting things that we can do with this. And it's kind of cool. But I think, yeah, what I've said, that should all work. So that's what we're going to try. Should I space this out, maybe? I don't know if maybe this should have had a small space between each one. But nah, I mean, that kind of spacing we can figure out later. We can sort that stuff out. Although, the more I say that, the more I'm like, we probably won't. I'll probably just have it be done and be like, it looks good. One thing I think I will do, though, is at some point, this specifically I would like to maybe get a better graphic for. Just some image I find on Google Images or something like that. Everything else I'm pretty happy with, I think. This one might be the most simple right now, other than the beginning, but it's still, I don't know, it's cool. Like, I'm happy with how a lot of it's turning out. So, yeah. Anyways, that's enough of my yabberin. I don't know. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we are going to start making a maze in the editor. Maybe, I'm almost tempted to update the title to that specifically. Some of it, because just the idea of, like, I say, like, currently the title is, like, Editor Madness, finishing our custom editor game, but specifically something that's, like, making a maze game in the editor. Oh. How do you, Nico, anyways, fall asleep in class? I don't know how I'm not tired right now. I should be, but I'm not. I'm excited of, like, I'm about to be finishing this. Also, yeah, hey, William. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll be tired later, but no, right now I'm good to, keep doing this. Well, right now, as I said, I have to go fold laundry, so I'm going to take a quick, like, break of however long it takes me to do that, and then, when I get back, we'll do this maze game. I don't know if you missed my explanation or not, William, but this is my plan, well, of what I'm going to do. And it should go well. What the maze is going to look like, I'm going to figure out that next. I think I'll figure that out in, like, Photoshop. Or no, I'm just going to be duplicating cubes around. I'll do it in Unity. Yeah, I saw it. Woo, yeah. I was planning it for myself as well. Like, I was doing that rambling to also, for myself, be like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to... figure this out. But anyways, I'll be right back, and then we will get to actually doing that, and it will be cool. All right, see you in a moment. Wow. Wait, hold on. I want to say one more thing. How about if there's anyone here while I'm gone, if you want to contribute to whatever this maze is going to look like, if you want to quickly mock up in like MS Paint or Photoshop what you want this maze to look like, maybe I will take that idea, because I don't know, community interactivity stuff. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I'll make it when I get back. But I just thought, like, oh, since I'm gonna be gone, if you want to do something, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I don't know. So for what the requirements of what this needs to be, make it a grid. It has to be a grid of I don't know, whatever size. Ideally more than this, but something that will it'll fit in the editor from this view. Make basically a grid of where the cube starts. The yellow cube starts in one corner, preferably around the top left, and then the ending. I guess I'll need like maybe a green square that's like the end. And I'm thinking bottom right. You could do whatever you want, and then a bunch of blue cubes that represent walls. They have to be like in a grid fashion like this to make the collision detection work how I wanted it to. Yeah, well, if anyone wants to do that, feel welcome to. And then in my Discord, because you're not going to be able to like describe the plans verbally or through text. So put in like my Discord. On it, boss? Okay. Well, good luck. Again, you're not obligated to. I'm not saying like do work for me. I'm saying like I'm about to be right back while you're waiting or whenever. If you want to, you can. Anyone, not just you, Will. Anyone who happens to be listening, you can go for it. Maybe I could like mangle together ideas or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'll be right back. Have fun. No, I don't know. Good luck. Anyways, I'll be right back. Just wanted to interject that. Yeah, but dimensions-wise, more than this, preferably. Like, have it be more, I don't know, maybe like 10 by 10, maybe? Or something like that? Or maybe more, maybe less, whatever. Play around with it. All right, I'll be right back. Actually, one other thing is that this isn't actually on purpose, this isn't a cube. This is a more rectangular shape, so you can make it more wide than tall, I guess. Anyways, enough. The more I ramble, the less... Like, I need to do things, and then when I do those things, I can come back. The more I'm rambling, the longer it takes for me to actually, get back. Anyways, all right. Well, where's my mouse? Over here. All right. Be back in a moment. Blah again. All right, and we're back. Lab coat's back too. All right, so let's design a maze, shall we? Woo, yeah. Yeah, that. So, let's design a maze, shall we? Well, William, do you have something cooked up for me, or? I should probably open up my Discord thing, because that would be the best place for you to share, I imagine. Ooh! Oh, that's actually really good. Okay, let me put this on screen where everyone else can see it. Wow, okay. Cool. Big, small. Oh, that's great. Okay. I have to decide which I want to actually use. Well, mainly in terms of, well, the main thing I'd be considering is, this one I like. Would it be too small? No. Maybe? I think we could make this work. Well, I guess I'd have to see it in Unity for that to be the case. Yeah. If I make one change to this one, I might, because this goes down, up, down, up, down. I might maybe make this like go down here and then up and then around, maybe. But like, well, I don't know. But no, I like it. Okay. Cool. Great job, William. Thank you for the help with this. I think I'm gonna try make this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do this one. Just there to inspire. Appreciate the help. I think one other. Okay, well, Two small things I might do is just woo hi, hello Lauren, welcome back. Look at William's maze that he made. This is cool. Actually, not. This is the cooler one. Yeah, I'm making a maze game now, and yeah, I got this. William, I took a quick break, and during that break, William helped me make a cool maze thingy. So yeah, because now I'm gonna be trying to make a maze game in the editor. So we're gonna see how well that goes. Now, first thing, yeah, I gotta. Also, this is Suzanne, the monkey. Ooh, nice. Yeah. We now have. We're almost done this thing. I also I think. Yeah, I just updated the title. I think that hopefully went through. Yeah. So we've got. Yeah, a lot of things going on now. Hello. Yeah. Cool. This. We got this now. Where monkey having to move it to. Oh. Wait, the initial rotation of this isn't correct, I don't think. Hold on, let me see something real quick. I reset this completely. Yeah, people in my chat getting to know each other. Cool. Yeah, actually, wait, something about this is slightly wrong. Oops. Are these negative when they shouldn't be? Not that one. Just I wanted the default position of this to kind of be more wrapped around. Okay, I have to fix this manually. I meant for you to be not rotated like that. Hold on, negative 160. We're about to do. Oh, wish I could do this stuff. I feel like Einstein here. Well, I have been learning a lot of this stuff as I've been doing it. I've been struggling a lot just to even get here. Okay, let me just. No, I just need a way for this to be rotated that looks like good enough. That's also kind of not matching the rotation of the other Suzanne. I'm like this. That works. Okay, then doing these. But no, yeah, we've definitely done some cool things here. Okay, I just need to copy these. So negative 20, negative 15, 30. Over here. Negative, what did I just say? Negative 20, negative 15 and 30, I believe. Yes, and that's actually updating that in two places. Negative 20, negative 15, 30. I'll explain more of the maze thing in a second. I'm just getting sidetracked here. Negative. Okay. Just had to make that quick adjustment. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this puzzle is moving the. Oh, okay. We get to over here. Bam. This puzzle is to make this match up with this. So you move you basically type in position, rotation, scale stuff. It makes sure that the wireframe one is the active thing in the inspector, so that you can see its thing there. So then you type in these values. It actually is updating. It rounds the position rounds to the nearest. So if I go 3.4, rounds to 3.5. So it rounds to the nearest 0.5. So that's cool. And then the Z is -1, and then -20, -40. 180, and then the rotation rounds to the nearest 10. That's just the way I did that. Ooh, yeah, it's cool. It's neat that this is all working as it should. And then there, with matches, then continue. And now level 10, the hardest of them all. Use the arrows to move the cube to the end of the maze. So that is, one of two things. Either, as I was kind of explaining this in Paint earlier, like a great, amazing scribbles here. So in the editor window, so if this is the editor and this is the game view, it's gonna be basically like 4 buttons that are gonna be kind of like arrows. Either they're gonna say like up, down, or they're gonna be arrow symbols or something like that. Then in here, we're basically gonna have, will essentially be this maze or something along those lines. And then when you press the buttons, then this is gonna move, all around, and you gotta get to the end. Except it's not gonna like move smoothly. It's just gonna kind of hop, 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 hop. So that's that. Now, because I'm doing this through the editor, I don't have access to I can't use on collision enter stuff, I don't think. I can't use raycast and physics, and there's a lot of stuff that I basically don't have access to. So it's like, how are we gonna do, oh, Punk, hi, hello. I'm in the middle of explaining my, we're making a maze game in the editor. That's the idea. Which is hard, because there's a lot of stuff we don't have access to. We can't use a lot of physics stuff, or as far as I know. So what we're doing, though, to do physics detection is that each of these, basically having a row and grid kind of a thing. So each spot, let's say, this is a much better graphic than what I have. So this is A1, or B1, going A through Z here and 1 downwards there. How are you today? Doing good. We're getting close to being finished this maze game, which is, or not just the maze game, the whole editor madness. Unity project in general, which is cool. This has been a lot of just learning, experimenting, and for the sake of a school project. This isn't something that I can have as an actual game thing, but it's still cool that we're making it. I've been learning a lot, I guess. And then after this, I'll be doing more Unity projects that are going to be more actual Unity games, including the very next one will be one that'll have hopefully some interesting UI, as I was explaining a little bit near the end of yesterday. Basically having to chase down an AI, like a tag kind of a thing. That's going to be the idea. So that'll be more of an actual game thing. And I have ideas for it. We'll see how well that goes. But for now, first we've got to finish this maze thing. And then I can never touch a custom editor window ever again. Because my gosh, this has been difficult. It's been cool, but it's been difficult. But anyway, so how we're going to do collision detection is that, so basically each of these blocks will be numbered or lettered. So it'll be A, B, C, blah, 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 and 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. So this one is, as I said, it'd be B1. This one's gonna be A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then each of these blocks will actually have that as their name. In the game, in the hierarchy, the name of this object, the name of this cube will be C3. And then the cube, or the player sphere, cube, whatever we make it, the player object will basically, it'll have saved what position it's currently in. So here it's going to be B2. And then when I say move down, it's going to look down and be okay, so I want to move to B3. Is there an object called B3? No, that means that there's no block here, so we can move here. Now for here, if we try to move right, it's going to be okay, we're at B3, we want to move to C3. Is there a game object called C3? There is, because this blue cube will be called C3. That means we can't move here. So that's my idea of how we're going to mock up collision detection to be able to move through these squares. And then also, once we hit the green thing, then the continue button shows up. So that's the plan. We're going to see if it works. I think one thing I will do is, so if this is on the edge, I'm going to have it not be on the edge, because just have a blue going around the whole thing so you can't escape the maze into infinity. So that'd be one modification I'll make. But yeah, so now I think what we're going to do is I'm going to start by making this maze. So I need I'm getting kind of the aesthetic of it. In my head, the maze is going to be blue. It's going to have the background of the, I guess, kind of gray skybox, and then the player is going to be yellow. So I'm going to call it player for all intents and purposes. Where are you? Make you... Do I have yellow? Yellow. And I have the blue there. Although make it more of a lighter blue. We'll see. So this is the cube. That's the player. I need to... If I want to fit in all of this much maze, I'm going to need this to be smaller. And yes, I could have maybe make this like flat. Like I could make this like an orthographic camera, but no, I think the little bit of depth might look cool. So I think this is going to be smaller. Let's try having the blocking, the walls be a size of 1 and just see how well that works. I think I'm going to actually need these to be on like exact numbers to have that kind of grid thing that I'm hoping for. We're going to see if this will work. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I have a plan, at least, going into this, I think. So we're going to see if it's going to work. And then, yeah. So wall, make this the blue. Alright. The first thing I need is basically the dimensions going around the thing. Are you on Matrix IRC? I don't know what that is. Does that have anything to do with the movie The Matrix? I've seen the Matrix trilogy. They're making a new one, right? Matrix... I forget what the new one's called. But they're making a new one, right? But people are thinking that it's not going to be that great. Okay, so let's do... Actually, well, as I said, these are actually going to have to be named. But I'm going to make this easier for later by having walls. Let me do this, and this, and this. Some noise going on outside my window. Hopefully it's not being picked up too much. So I guess this is going to be A1, and this is going to be our top right wall. I'm just going to be trying to use as much of this as possible, I suppose. So let's go. This would be 5. If I do this, it's going to be, yeah, kind of going off. So A1, wait. So how many, let me see, to follow Williams, this, how many dimensions, what's our dimensions here of this maze? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 13 by 25. Okay. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to copy that exactly. I might have to make some modifications, but I don't even know if we're going to be able to fit the big maze. Well, I mean, if I just keep shrinking things down, yes, but I guess. There might be a point that is too small. We're going to see. We're going to see if we hit that point. So let's just try to start. I guess I'll kind of go through renaming the objects a lot later. But let's just say, hold on, actually, I need to count. No, it's Internet Relay Chat with a huge directory of theme-based channels, mainly for Linux encoding. Neat. Interesting. Internet Relay Chat. Huge directory of theme-based channels, mainly for Linux encoding. I'm not familiar with that. That is not my domain of expertise, so I don't understand a lot of the words in that. With that, well, I know internet, I know relay, I know chat. I do not know how they combine. I wasn't counting this. Wait, so, well, actually it's 6. So let me just try having the 13. Because I can then scale them all down relatively. Actually, ooh, maybe that's what I do and get that to work. Actually, I don't know if that'll work well. But so this, yeah, as I suspected, goes off screen. If I make them all, I do this and then go like, whoa, no, not like that. I want to go global or center. go down by 0.5. Where's the snapping tools? That's like snapping tool, grid and snap settings. If I change this to 0.1 and then then I can go. Yeah. So how far do I have to go to get this on screen? Oh, that's too much. Okay. Join us, element.io. What is this? Or 1 second. I'll one momento. Oh, 0.5 is actually too much. Interesting. If we go 0.75, like that. What is? I will see what this is. Some kind of. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Build on matrix. Not sure what I'm looking at here. So personal message. Open network for secure decentralized communication. Blah, 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 blah. Open source. Huh. Neat. I guess that's a thing. I guess I don't know what the application of that is, or whatever. But yeah. It's a free app for the Matrix network, a good open source alternative to Discord. Huh. Neat. Well, I don't think I really have any use of that. I'm perfectly fine using Discord and all that. Okay, got that. So that's okay. That we got our 13. Now to see if the dimensions along the side are gonna work. That means also the cube's gonna have to be a lot smaller to fit. Maybe 0.25. Ah, not 25. That's not what I'm wanting. Okay. And then this needs to be somewhere more in line with that. Okay. Ooh, this might be too small. Actually, I might be able to have the player be bigger. Let me just finish trying to make the walls here. I'm gonna have to then rename all these later, but okay. 1, 2. What did I say it was 25 along the side, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's a big map. Ha ha ha. Yeah, certainly is. Wonder who made it so big. I've lost count, but let me just look at there as like a rough estimate. Hey, that actually kind of works. Whoa. Okay. Let me actually count it though again because I didn't. I completely stopped counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Got it. Perfect. By accident. Okay, maybe this can work. We're gonna see. I might like flatten some of them. Maybe that'll help with how this looks. Rather than being cubes, be more like flat things. But the difference to the Discord is that you will find a huge directory of chat rooms which you can join if you have questions or need help, and you can configure bridges to Discord. Bridges, like huge difference to Discord is that you'll find a huge directory of chat rooms you can join. Interesting. So yeah, like that thing for like meeting people or something like that. Interesting. Cool. Could be something I check out at some point, but not right now in the middle of a stream, I don't think. Okay, let's get the other side in here. Actually, I need it to be like this, but not overlap. Let me those. Okay, this and this and cool. William, did you design this on purpose to like fit this, or did you like dimension wise? Did you do it randomly and it just happened to like work? Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to rename so many, but that's okay. Also, yeah, just try flattening this a little. Lucky. Cool. So this should work. As I said, I think I'm gonna make I think it'll be easier programming wise if I make Did you manage to install the Linux subsystem? I did, and I actually got that working, which was cool. We got that assignment finished in one day. It's not due until September 28th, which is awesome. And we did some cool things. I kind of have some of it here. Going off the rails a little bit here, but it's all right. So with the stuff I actually had to submit for this, it made cool folders like this, and we had to experiment with basically. Let me look at the end. So this is an example of like sending messages from like a client to a server, but then it dropped some of the sentences. So it was like there was an input, it's a bunch of lines like this, and then they get numbered. Here it we basically simulated it losing packets on the way of it sending it. So that's pretty neat. And then this we simulated basically data corruption, which we had the percentage set quite high, which made it just kind of crash, which was intended, but having it low enough is an even cooler result where it just messes up the message, where it still sends all of them, but then you have a few letters or the wrong letters. And I don't know, that I thought that was neat to see. And then this one, I think we caused some intentional delays so that they arrived out of order. So that was a thing. Yeah, once we got actually things set up, the rest of this, what I had to do for this assignment was pretty, not that bad. It was just the initial setup that was just very, very confusing. Mostly because was getting, this doesn't make sense to me, but it's fun watching you doing it. Just like my classes. Fair enough. Okay, to be clear, I didn't understand any of this yesterday. I learned what I needed to figure out for this yesterday. And you definitely understand it a lot more when you're the one that did it. Just like this. You look at this, you might not understand it. I didn't understand a lot of it at first, but because I'm the one who physically made all this editor window stuff, I understand it very thoroughly. But if I was looking at code that someone else had written, I definitely would not understand it to the same degree. So there is that difference there. So, just if you have some project you're working on right now with, I don't know, Unity or whatever. If I were to look at that, I probably wouldn't understand what's going on, but you do because you made it, probably. Yeah, so next with these walls, maybe actually make the walls a little bit thicker. Do this and... so one thing I was unsure of, is permanently running under Windows or only when you activate it? I think only when I activate it. Haha, I get the maze and how you are creating it though. Haha, woo. Well, not just the maze, but the whole my editor's madness thing. I mean, I think I've been doing a good job at explaining what I'm doing conceptually. But you look at all this code, and it's what jumbled up mess is all of this? Wow. It was a long road to get to having all this exist. We're getting near the end of it. But is it permanently running under Windows or only when you activate it? I believe only when I activate it. So what's it called? Ubuntu, right? Yeah. And I actually had 3 versions of Ubuntu running because I basically had to have 3 programs running at the same time: the server, the client, and the in between proxy thing. Okay, I forget how I have to. I forget how I would set this up, but I have to navigate to the folder where I have the projects and then run them, which would take a while for me to remember how to do right now. So I'm not going to do that right now. But yeah, I think I will later in this class be doing more assignments with this kind of stuff. So maybe get to see more of that. And this was a very introductory. The LTS is a good choice. What do you mean LTS? Latest time stream. I don't know. I should know what. I don't know what that acronym's to. I feel like I should, but I don't. Just is that to do with the program that I'm using? The Ubuntu. It was the first thing in my long time support. Cool. Or is that referring to Unity or? Oh yeah, that is with Unity. With that was long time support. Actually, no, I'm not. right now I am running the latest version of Unity, not the long-term support thing of one of the older year versions. But Ubuntu, I guess I'm using the LTS of that. That is accidental. That was just looking up a guide on how to set this up and going with the first option that it gave me of the list. So yeah. Okay, if I have this start up here, I guess I should just, before I make the whole maze, I should get it kind of like, actually no, I can get the whole thing set up. Okay, so making the modification that this is going to start here, and then have the goal be here just so that I have a nice wall around the whole thing so you can't like escape the maze. Just looking if there's any other like, I think everything else here is good. So the path is going nice. Okay, long twisty path to actually get to from point A to point B. Nice. Yeah. Okay. So yes, over here, and let me go and I guess start renaming things. No. I'm gonna build. Yeah, no. I'll build the whole maze first and then start renaming objects, just so that if I have to change anything, that I'm not having to then rename things a second time. So I guess what I'm going to do is, or just have this image loaded up over on this side, and then I'm going to, which means I won't really be able to see chat very well. Can I have both? This. Okay, that works. Okay, yeah, I got a thing on this side. I can see chat and the image, and now I'm basically just going to be copying the D image, hopefully successfully. Okay, so this might be difficult. Oh, this isn't in the right place. Okay, got this. Sorry, this is about to be quite tedious, but it'll hopefully look cool when it's done. Okay, so how do I start? I guess we're building kind of that. Yes. Okay. So I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need the ninth block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I would like to actually. I'm going to change the snapping settings in a way so that like each snap is one like grid position. So first of all, the scale I can put back to normal. World grid size. Yep. So increment snap. I think I want that as just 0.5, and that'll work for me. No. What's the 0.75? Oh, just 3 down, 4 including the wall. Right, you were right. Yes. Oops. Yep. Okay, so this I think actually should be 0.75, and that will. Cool. That makes that easier. Okay, so then this one here, there. This goes down 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Then this should duplicate all the way to the end -1. Okay. And I can also move around these cubes like afterwards to some degree. That's another benefit of not naming them first. Okay, just keep going around. This lines up with this. Okay. That snap makes it better. Yeah, this makes it, yeah, a lot easier. It's so far anyway. Okay, so that's that kind of chunk done. I guess next I guess I'm hopping into like where I can sort of come in from the walls. Actually, no, I'm gonna take that back because I see there's one right here. Basically, I'm looking at like where can I copy based on like where I don't have to actually count. I can just like eyeball it. This down here. What? All right, this. Then this one over. What, like? There's one here, and then up. Okay, and then over this way, a whole bunch. Okay, I see there's one like down here. I see that this is 3. That's 5. So again, less time to count, where I'm able to just kind of eyeball and just see that that's 3 or whatever. without having to actually count like 15 blocks or whatever. So that's that. This goes down here. This goes all the way to the end, so I can do that. I'm doing this in a very like disorganized way, but I'll get it all eventually. There's this one that's I think here. Yeah. If I were to make one modification to this, I might try to afterwards kind of introduce more of this kind of like windinginess. I kind of like that for the maze. I see there's a lot of like kind of straightaways, which is fine, but I think that might be one thing I might try to do a little bit. Make more windiness. Okay, this goes over here. Oh wait, and this is going down here. Yep. Also hoping that I don't accidentally end up having like 2 blocks in the same place. I guess I'll know when I go to name them all, because unfortunately, yeah, that's gonna be tedious, but it'll be worth it when it's done. Then I'm gonna have to go through and just name each of these individually, unless I had a way to like do that through code, but I don't think I'm gonna bother. I think I'll just bite the bullet and do it manually. I don't need to. Okay, if I was doing this like a maze game in like, you know, not this whole editor stuff, then maybe I would go about doing that. But because all this weird wonkiness that is the custom editor stuff, I will just continue as it is. Okay. Oops, wrong thing. Right, because I'm holding control, of course. Doing this, down, and down, and over, and over, and over, and over. Okay, what was one like, what, here? And then this that goes up. Cool. All right. That's mostly. Oh, it's not done just yet. I see this. Might be interesting how like one open block or something. Well, we just finish copying this exactly. Oh, I got this wrong. This should be up one more. All right. Is that good? Did I miss a spot? I don't think so. What about the white spaces? You leave them like that, or do you do them white just like the blue? So if I had them be white, then it would be like obstructing where the cube is. In this, it's gonna be whatever color that is the skybox. But I could have here. Let me try something. Having it actually. Let me just try something that like make this white. It might look interesting to basically have like a backdrop of. Let me take. I was gonna maybe make a bunch of white cubes, but make this the white, make it massive, or hold on, but like right up against this. Ooh, this looks cool. I like this. If I line it up more, like I'm gonna have it match up with the edges. At least play around with this a little bit more. Yeah. Here. All right, let's get this. Ooh, fancy. Yeah. Thank William for that background color. Actually, yeah. Is there? Yeah. Oh, this should be 0, right? Actually, both of those should be 0. This should be like -2.5. William. Yeah. Oops. Wrong thing there. Yep. All right. Oh, this isn't. Is it? Oh yeah, I guess if it, because the way the wall is, it doesn't actually have to be exact. But yeah, okay. You welcome. You needed my intervention there. oh right. Yes, I guess I should thank you as well. Let me just, for the sake of doing so, let me just experiment with potential colors. But I think the white's gonna win. I kind of like the way the white is. Yeah, then we're gonna stay with white. Cool. I need the blue if I really wanted to. I could change that. What if I made like the cyan? Ooh, interesting. Yes. Actually, I think I'm gonna go with like, I need to copy this because I need I think there's something else that has that blue material. I think I'm gonna go with the more cyan color. Oh no. If I do this, I'm gonna have to like put the cyan on every material. Let me do this a bit of a different way. This is currently what is everything. If I recolor this, make it kind of like that. Then I name this something, and then name this cyan, and then name this one blue. That did that. Now I don't have to re-drag this onto everyone. And now there's an earlier level where now something blue just became cyan. This, so I just re-drag that one. Bam! Being smart to not have to do that a bajillion times as what would have been the alternative. Okay, just making sure all the other levels didn't really break. Okay. Over here now. Okay. So well, and now I can tweak this color a bit more if I want to. Maybe make it more like. I mean, I can make it whatever because it doesn't have to be signed. But I kind of like the white and. Ooh, this there. I think that works. Actually, that's almost. It's very similar to what I just had. But yeah, and I can also play with like this and this. But I don't think I will. Nah, okay, I think I'm good there. It didn't. I mean, with that being a light color, this could maybe be a dark color to compensate. The color doesn't really matter that much, but this or yeah, that works. Okay. Again, yeah, as I said, the color isn't that important. And then the player was currently a yellow. Player could be anything. Let me actually make the player thing just bigger. I think it can be. Oh, let me also rename the background blue. Before I forget this is something that needs to be renamed. Oh, that's so many. Oh, I'm going to rename so many. But okay, background. Yeah, okay. Player. Let me look at the game view so I can just see like how big do you need to be. I don't know. 0.5 is going to make it. Oh, not intersect that much. Might look interesting to have this actually be more flat. Maybe go with like 0.4. I like it maybe not touching the walls. There. Okay, so cool. We got that. Now, if I want to, I could make. Oh. Okay, so this goes slightly beyond, but you don't see it in the camera view, so that's okay. Now, just looking at this, is there any immediate, like, quick modifications I want to make? As I said, I wanted to. Well, this starts with a straight path going down. Could I maybe modify this to be more like do? Maybe I try and do that. So go down, then like over this way, this, but then fill the walls in like. Cool. Sorry, I'm modifying your design, William. Just yeah, I don't know. Might make this a little bit more interesting. Actually, then I want to close off this, I think, or this way. Just kind of forces you to do that. Then this. Oh, you know what? This is interesting. This goes around, gives you a choice. I could block that off, but no. How about I leave that a little bit of freedom or something? So this goes over here. Wonder if I were to. I don't know. What if I move this here? I'm trying to think of the more bends, the better. I think. Just my opinion. Have like a spiral thing would be neat if I could somehow do that. I don't think I have the space to really though. Or maybe here I could. No, I'd need like That would require a lot of space to make a spiral. That seeing how I could maybe. Yeah, I think it's okay. Okay. Then so let me also just look back like at the thing as a whole, like what the path is looking like. So the path is. Oh wait, there's no end. Or wait, there's oops. So this is the goal also. Actually, let me before I forget to let me just. I don't know what I'll put here. I might put something different, but let me just put a the thing that is meant to be the goal. But yeah, this is an impossible maze right now. I want this to, I guess, go to up here. Wait, where did it originally go? How did I break this? Yeah, I thought I was being dumb. Turns out I was being dumb. How did I break it? Oh, because I put a hole here. Well, I could put it here and then do. What about I do this? I don't know. A little bit of random going around. I was like, okay, where it ends. Yeah. Let me do also one more modification thing here. Just go something like, have it go. Whoa. Wrap around like this. So I guess I don't know. Just a little bit of. As I said, I like the bends for whatever reason. I do that like that, and then or maybe like this. No. Like this. Yeah. Something like that. Now just playing around with. I know this doesn't really matter that much, but I only get to do this once. Like I can't. Once I've named all the pieces, I don't want to really then move the maze. I guess actually it wouldn't be that bad, but I like it. Yeah, me too. I think. Okay, or let me double check. Is it still beatable? Yes. Yes. Okay. Any other things? I almost like the idea of because of the way the movement is. If I could have like one almost open area, that would be cool. Just for the sake of movement, but somewhere along the actual path. How about this? How about like I purposely open this up? Actually, maybe I put one thing in the middle. Just for the sake of, I don't know, just some like variance of, let me maybe turn off this gizmo so the light's not blocking it. Just one little open thing, I don't know. Makes it more interesting or something like that. Could open up this as well, maybe. Just, normally, I guess you wouldn't really go around, but just for the sake of, I guess, thumbs up, yeah. I'm also actually thinking that maybe I could actually have the cube start here. No, I like it starting in a corner, I think. Although maybe I do here. Let me do this. Have the first way you're supposed to move be exact, but then go like this. Again, as I keep saying, slightly more bends equals cool. According to me. Do something like that. Maybe no. Okay, so we got at least double again. I had to keep double checking, be like, I didn't break it, right? It's still good. Cool. Okay, there's this big long stretch underneath though. Could I do something about that? What if I no, I think maybe it's fine. I mean, I could just have it keep snaking like this, but no, I think that's all right. Maybe I block off like this. No, make it not be the same kind of symmetrical with this. Make it like more different. Okay. What if I did then this? No. This. I know I'm being indecisive here, but that's what you signed up for when you followed my indecisiveness. Okay, I think I'm done. I think this is good. This is good maze design. We went from this to this. And I quite like it. And I quite like the original design as well. So again, still like, thank you, William, for helping making that. Yeah. All right. So with this, now let's get it functional. We got actually let me close this. Woo. Okay. So we got that. Now let me fix some things over here. Okay. Now let's get it functional so that we can actually move in this maze. That sounds like a good idea. Oh no, wait. Spoke too soon. Oh yeah, I agree. The original with the long stretches would be boring. Just mashing the button. Yeah, I mean, it's like a simple maze thing. But I thought, yeah, there's more twists to make it more interesting, I guess. And then the little, empty area. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could clear this out. But now, I do have to. Well, because this, I know it's not really that much like different, but just having a little bit of an open thing. I mean, let it be fully open. It's also then one less thing I have to rename. I don't know, it also makes it, I think, look more visual. Rather than everything being like this one width thing, having the slight bit of openness almost makes it a open thing to play around with. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah. Or maybe I do one little, like that, maybe. Or, yeah, sure. Okay. I can also do like, no, that I prefer the, as you said, open thing to play around with. Okay, so now I have to go through, so unfortunately now we have to go through the super tedious process of, I have to name, for the code to work for this mock collision detection that I want to make, I now have to rename all of these objects to match their like position. So like A going to down and then 1 going down. Yeah. I guess I just gotta get started and get doing it. A2. Is there a way I can do this faster? I wonder. Nothing that immediately comes to mind. Unless wait, no. Let me back up. Is there some other naming scheme? Because I'm using like letters along the top, numbers along the bottom. I just need like I guess to. You know what? No. Here comes the fun. Haha. Yeah, I'm actually just realizing. This actually is gonna be harder if I use letters. It would be faster if I use numbers. 1 1 like 1 2. That's actually a good thing that I should change right now. Rather than A1, it should be 1 1 1 1 2 blah blah blah. Because then I can add and subtract numbers for how I'm testing. Otherwise, I'd have to manually test based on each letter of the alphabet in a bunch of if statements. So yeah. So the first number. Sure. Wait. Clever. Yeah, that will make it slightly easier in coding, I guess. And yeah. So, which number is referring to which? So first number is down, and second number is across. Let me do it that way, I guess. So this would be 2 1, right? So just making sure. I need to decide this. Make sure I end up being consistent with it. I don't know if maybe. Yeah, I'll leave spaces. I could just have like 11, 21, but no, I'll put spaces. Probably, yeah, be better. Okay, 4 1. So sorry for this, but big brain, yeah. So yeah, sorry for this. Now it's gonna be tedious, but actually, let me not click them here because then if I'm not looking, and then the way I duplicated them might start to be different. Let me actually click on these. And then I guess I'll name it here. Can I write a macro to do this for me? Nah, I don't. Yeah, nah. Because I have to type in unique information each time. Okay, so this 8 1 9 1 and 10 1. I'm hoping this will actually work in code. You know what I should do? I'll get just. How about what I do? Actually, I just do the first few blocks around the cube, and then let me actually test that this is going to work before I realize, like, oh, I missed something, and now I have to rename everything again. So let me just do, like, the few around the cube. So this is going to be 2 3, and this is 3 3, and like I did this one. Let me do this one. Almost 6 a.m. here. I'm head to bed. Fair enough. Well, I might catch you at the end of the stream. Yeah, I'm hoping to go for a while today. We'll see. I don't know if till I'm tired, I suppose. But when you get back, maybe I might be finished the maze. I might be finished this whole thing. Bye-bye, William. Have a good one. I'd say the same. Thanks for dropping by. Waving as well. I can wave in real life. You're waving with emotes. I got hands. Good luck. Thanks. And again, thank you for the maze. I appreciate the help with doing that. Yeah. Everyone go follow William. Good night, everyone. Yeah. Or good morning to you if it's 6 a.m. Okay, what was I just doing? This one is so 1 2 3 4 4 2. And then I'll just do this one as well, and then so this one's 4 3. All right, now we do more interesting things. Let's make this actually work, I think. So I'm going to need a what's the name of walls? Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I did all the planning. Hey, where's my shout out? Right, sorry, I forgot. My bad. Just go follow the goddess Lauren as well. but no, I do appreciate the help and the feedback and all that. It does help. Okay, level 10 and no is fine. Yeah, no. Just playing around. Okay, level 10. So I need references to the player. Let me type it as I'm doing it. So I need reference to the player. I think just the transform should be fine because I just need to move its position. Yeah. I can do sticky out tongue. Well, I'm not a robot, but or maybe I am, for all you know. But okay. Transform. Whatchamacallit? Player, and then we got. I need to actually do stuff to make the buttons. I think for now. Oh, that's the other thing as well that I might. I'll see if I want to do this. This gonna be a lot of buttons maybe, but just in the editor window let me go back to this. So I'm basically gonna just make like 4 buttons that are kind of like the arrow keys here, and then it moves the maze. I might make a bajillion buttons, so 13 by 25 buttons or small images that are all like they're all either blue, white, or yellow, and then with the one green one, I guess. I might do that. Maybe that. Okay, saying that out loud, that's like going to take a long time. That's going to be even more tedious. Maybe I won't. Just having this work in general would be good enough. I gotta get this done. I already know that's the one thing. I'm going above and beyond of what I need to do for this project, anyways. I know I'm gonna get like 100% on this, anyways, and it's not even 100. It's a pass-fail thing. As long as it's good enough, I'll basically get full marks for this assignment. I'm going way above and beyond this already, so let's just get this done. And yeah. Also, all of this is still cool to do, though. This maze thing. Okay, static. So player, I need the player's position. I need to save some kind of 2 floats, basically the up, down, the left, right. Float, or either make 2 float. So either make, I'm saying kind of like the string, or no, let's just do 2 floats. If I can type, float, X pause and float Y pause. I know that technically it's the Z axis, but like if you imagine it like 2D, it's usually you have X and Y. But yeah. So then I need a reference to the like. Actually, let me also I usually structure it like this, having all floats and stuff, and then having reference things. So I need the walls parent. I don't need a reference for each individual wall. I have a way so that I don't need to have a bajillion objects here. So walls parent. Then I need to copy this, scroll all the way down here. Now we're gonna start actually making this work, and it'll be really cool if it does. So my idea is so much code. Look at this, we're over 1,000 lines of code here. And yes, we have some inefficient stuff like this, but it works. But it still is over 1,000 lines of code. Jeez. I might split this up at the end into like their own code files or something like that, but not yet. Okay. So, I need to do, so I need to get the player and I need to get the walls parent. So player equals GameObject find player. That should be fine. And then walls parent is going to be actually I think I just called this walls. Okay. Then I need to make the arrow key buttons and then test what's going to happen when we press them. So let me just copy from anywhere else where I made a button, like this one. No, that's a continue button. I did a bit differently. Let me so to be you'd be a great teacher, haha. Well, if I get my PhD, I'll be Dr. How. I can be a Bill Nye ripoff, so maybe that's what I do. But no, I mean, I do, I make the tutorials. I do kind of teach in a degree, and yeah, I don't know. I like helping people share my knowledge, I guess. Learning together to a degree, I guess. Yeah, so, yeah. I don't know how good of a teacher I'd be, though. Well, who knows, but I don't know, because I've never done it before, but I could try. Actually, I was thinking about it, and I do think that, like, a first-year computer science class in, like, university, I think I could teach something like that. Maybe, but get high level enough, and then, no, maybe not. But, yeah. I mean, to a degree, when you go to teach a class, you're not, like, you I guess, get stuff from, like, the past year professors that taught the class of, like, the assignment stuff like that. There's like probably certain things in there that make that like easier. Probably not actually that bad. And usually also you have TAs that like mark the assignments and stuff, so you don't even have to worry about that. But you have to like write what the exam's gonna look like and things like that. I guess I would worry, like my biggest like, I don't know, stressful thing or worryful thing about teaching would just be like, I don't know, the thought of having to like fail a student or whatever. Where do I sign for the class? You're in it right now. Imagine that if I did Twitch streams where I just do like college lectures or whatever. Actually, literally like yesterday, I think, I was looking on Twitch in the software and game development section, and there was literally a professor giving a class in... Ooh, true. Yeah, there's literally a professor giving a lecture thing. That was... I'm in the class. Actually, literally yesterday, one person that was here, Cause, he was having trouble with the Unity thing, and I completely derailed my stream to like help him out. And we were going back and forth on ideas of like how to get something to happen with what he was working on. So yeah, that's similar to teaching. Oh, hello. Celio, is that a bot? I think that might be a bot. It looks like a bot type message, and I have no interest in buying things. Yeah, it's a bot. I can probably delete the message. Let me just go and do that. Yeah. Well, at least the bot being here might be an extra view on my stream for a few seconds, so there is that. Oh, can I not? I can't delete the message? No? Can let me do that? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to Twitch. Go this. I can ban them. Haha. Okay. There we go. Okay, got rid of the message. It doesn't... Oh, yeah, it did update here. Okay, that's fine. Not a problem. Okay. As long as no links to viruses or whatever, I would not like that to be there. But that was just like a random like, yeah, go buy... Well, actually, there was like a link type thing. Or, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Oh boy. Yeah. The mark of me getting popular is that if I am getting lurking on my phone, haha, fair enough. Yeah, okay, what was I trying to I was going on a tangent about something and I forgot what I was actually doing about me being a teacher. But no, I'm perfectly happy to like, yeah, try and help people out that come to my stream with any Unity problems they might have, if I actually know what I'm doing or know any way of like helping with said problem. Okay, now what was I doing? What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to find a button to copy from to make the arrow keys. Okay, so I need, actually I need the buttons to be, I'm trying to think of what oh boy, he is back, haha, yeah. Or like, Will William being back? Yeah. Sorry, just trying to like think of where best in the code to copy a button from. Like how do I want these arrow keys to actually look? Because I could just have 4 squares like this, or I can have squares that have like, I don't think I could make like an up arrow, like arrow graphics. I mean, I could try, but that'd be more complicated than I think I care to do. So I think I might just have the words up, down, left, right. That would be better. So in this case, also there are like row wise, it's gonna be like this. So I'm basically gonna do draw a button here, then like next row, button, space button, button. Okay, just the other thing, when you have to draw these graphics like manually through code, you have to like plan more in depth how it's actually gonna look. Okay, so something like that should be good. This is complicated stuff, man. Also, again, in terms of stuff that I'm streaming or whatever, at some point I can, yeah, be streaming doing other stuff, like playing games or whatever. I keep bringing up the example of playing horror games because I am a scaredy cat. But I'm a baby when it comes to horror games. But I would totally do that on stream for your entertainment or something. For the entertainment of all who want to watch my misery. Okay, where is what am I doing? So button, as I said, this is gonna be up, I think. And then this is width is going to be play Resident Evil Biohazard. I have never played a Resident Evil game. I don't know which one Biohazard is. I know there's a lot of them. I know knowledge of some of them, and Resident Evil 2, I believe, is the one that has this real you should. Sure. Which one in the series is Biohazard? Is that a new one? Is that a really old one? Is it like I can't imagine it would be the first one, because I think the first few just had number names. But Resident Evil 2 has a really neat game thing where, I believe if I'm thinking of the right one, where it has a village is the last one. Yeah. I've heard of that one. I mean, I've seen the memes with the whatever her face is. Lady Dimitrescu, something along those. I've seen memes around that character, but I believe that character is not even that prominent in the game, which I think is really funny. Biohazard is after. Is also the one before Village. Interesting. Well, yeah. What was I just about to say? Resident Evil 2 did a neat thing where it has a new game plus mode, which on the surface just seems like, oh, you start the game again, and it's like nothing's really different. But like I don't know if you start with your items or whatever. But then like partway through the game, the story actually changes a little bit, and then there's this like big monster that's like chasing you then for like most of the rest of the game, and he's not in like the first playthrough at all, so then he only is like there in that second playthrough, which I think is really neat. The idea of like the game changing in a second playthrough. I don't know like the extent how much it changes. I just seen like Village before Village. Sorry, I figured that when you said Village was the most recent one, then that doesn't make sense to say Biohazard came after. Yeah, no, I got what you meant. Yeah. Okay, so this... Oh, I didn't draw. Did I draw it in the wrong thing? Oh, look at that. Tiny little button. Not what I meant to draw. Or not, like, I put it in the wrong place. Oh, yeah. So what makes Biohazard, I don't know, the one that you would recommend? What about that one is or different from the other ones? What is so great about Biohazard? I guess. I don't know. Okay, let's go 50 and 50. Okay. Okay, this and this. But I imagine that if I continue to stream, at some point I'll basically play like every game under the sun. Although I do have a thing where if I play a game on stream, I'm like would be very determined to 100% it. I don't like leaving games like leaving games unfinished. I guess there'd probably be exceptions or whatever if I'm playing like a really really hard game that like I can't beat due to like not being good enough. You should play it to know. Fair enough. Keep the mystery or whatever. All right. At some point, yeah. Well, I gotta go. If I'm gonna play games on stream, I gotta go through all the games in my Steam library first before I buy other ones. No, yeah, no, I don't know. Or I gotta wait until I get subscribers. My subscribers can like pay for the games I play on stream. No, I'm joking. But yeah. That is actually those are perfectly fine size wise, but not they're not in the right positions. If I go, oh wait. How do I manually draw this like right I did this before up in, how did I do? I guess I didn't. Okay, fine. Do you have that height? As long as I don't do the width. Okay, maybe I let the width change. Haha, what games do you have on Steam now? Let's have a look, shall we? Some. Actually, I see like on my desktop. Well, what had that up at the beginning of the stream? There was a bunch there, or if I did, or whatever. That I had there the desktop things. But over the December that passed, like the most recent December that passed, I got a whole bunch of games from like Steam sale stuff, which was great. Yeah, so that was a thing. Blah. Mainly, I got like the whole Half-Life series and played all of that. So here you go. Look, oh wait, where is it? This is the game that I made. I made this game and put it on Steam. It's really bad, but yeah, I bought it from myself. So that's that. Woo! But yeah, that is those are those. I suppose. Yeah, the whole Half-Life series, which Yeah. I also have an Oculus Rift, so I have some VR games in addition. Oh, yeah, like I have... Oh, wait, Boneworks is there. Boneworks, what was it? Half-Life Alyx, really good games. Well, Boneworks was made in Unity. It's also terrifying. It's like not a horror game inherently, but it has definitely some kind of creepy elements. Particularly, there's like this one... Well, any enemies, for the most part, are just creepy. And then particularly there's this one enemy type that looks like a head crab from Half-Life, and it's kind of what it's based on. I forget the name of it, but it's absolutely... I hate it. Yeah. It's like, yeah. That enemy alone would be like the one reason I never like 100% that game. But no. Unless you want me to play in our stream, then I'll totally like keep or like set up donation goal things or yeah. Stuff like that, incentive things to force me to have to keep playing horror games. No. What am I looking for? But yeah, that's that. Also, actually, I do have a few games from like the Epic Game Store and Blizzard Game Store, because mostly either from getting free games. Actually, the Epic Game Store exclusively getting free games like that. Do you like shooting games at all? Complicated. So, not usually no, but there are like exceptions. Like I played the whole Half-Life series and enjoyed that, but I'm not like yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm not that much into shooters in the sense of like COD and all that. Usually, I don't know. There needs to be some. I prefer. Okay, yeah. In general, I guess weird way of describing it. I guess I don't like games that have zero story, and there's a large difference for me between like little story and zero story. I guess, or maybe that's not the best way of describing it. Games like Call of Duty, where you just okay, Call of Duty has a campaign. So there's that. Ignore that. Pretending. Usually, when you play games like Call of Duty or whatever, you're playing like online matchmaking versus other people, all that sort of stuff. I don't like those kind of games. I guess I don't know. They just I don't know. Not my cup of tea, I guess. But I have nothing wrong with like other people who do play those games like or whatever. Just not what I'm interested in, I guess. I guess a lot of it feels very like samey. Like once you've done a few matches, it's just like I don't know, it feels like the same thing over and over to a degree. Which, I don't know. I also, in terms of team-based games where you're like on a team with other like real people or whatever, like I guess Call of Duty keeps being the example that I use. I guess because I'm also usually not good at those type of games that much. I always feel like bad as a teammate and like letting my team down or whatever, that kind of thing. I don't know. Anywho, what am I? Also, I guess that's the other thing. Like if you're in a game, if it feels like you're not like accomplishing anything, I like in a game the feeling of like accomplishing things, even in like I don't know. Which again, like from things like I guess I keep using Call of Duty as an example. Campaign, different story, I guess, but like just like versing online people over and over. You're not really like I don't know. I guess accomplishing. Like okay. I don't know if that's. I don't know if I'm wording what I'm saying right. But like Apex Battle Royale. Never played any of those, but cool. Got you. Haha. Yeah, fair. That's like my. I don't know. The video game taste, I guess, or something like that. I also, I guess you just saw my Steam thing. I have some emulators and like older games through that. My favorite genre of game, I think, is like 3D platformers. My favorite games, I don't know which is like my absolute favorite, but I guess my three favorites. Splitting it by like the console companies, my favorite Nintendo game would be Nintendo line of consoles game. What was it? Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. Through like the Xbox genre, like in Sony, I guess. Sonic Unleashed, the Xbox 360 version of it, and down like PlayStation Jak 2 of the Jak and Daxter series. I'd say those are my favorite games. That's that, I guess. I'm restarting Steam right now. So, But yeah. So that's that. Okay. Actually, in the first video game I ever played was a 3D platformer as well. SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. First video game I ever played back when I was like 4 somewhere, or no, or something young. I don't know. Anyway, so what was ooh, Jack is good. Well, I love Jack. Yes. Oh, it is spelled J-A-K. The spelling of it. But yeah, that's all I played when I was a kid. Haha. Yeah, they are great. I guess like now you have really long games like Skyrim and like GTA 5, all that. Oh, true, Jack. Yeah, but I don't know. When I first played Jack 2, it felt like a really, really long game that like goes on forever, which is cool, I guess. I don't know. I liked it. And then by comparison, Jack 3 feels quite short. I think it's a long enough game like on its own, but when you compare it to Jack 2, it's like a lot shorter in comparison. And then Jack 1, or Jack and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy, being quite different. Yeah. I'm not doing anything. I'm not like doing anything code-wise. I'm just scrolling up and down randomly. Yeah. It's also Jack 2 is really hard. Well, the other thing, yeah, it is really. The main thing that's hard about it is that a lot of people, I guess, would be their biggest complaint with Jack 2 is that checkpoints are very, very unforgiving, especially in some of the later levels. But played it on PS2, same here. Yeah. Okay, this I want to do editor. What's it? This dot begin horizontal. Do I have a favorite character from that game? I'm distracting you too much. I don't mind going on tangents about random thing. My second stream ever, we went on like a really long tangent about like Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I haven't seen all of. I've watched like half of it, and I guess intend to watch the rest of it at some point, but haven't gotten around to it yet. Yeah. But yeah. But I was just about to say, like, if I have a favorite character in Jack 2, probably Daxter, but I don't know who I'd pick out of like a non-main character. Oh, Vin, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Is this? Oh, we're getting there. It's kind of almost there. I just need the positioning of it. Is I forget why. How do I put the? Okay, if I. Okay, let me do it this way. I think this would be better done if I did it through, rather than manually setting the width, did it through something that scrolls with the rest of the UI. So begin horizontal, end horizontal, begin horizontal, and horizontal. Yes. In a second. Okay. Begin and spaces. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Now if I have the correct amount of spaces, I should be able to get something good with it. So I'm thinking 2 on either end here, 1 on either end of this, with 1 in the middle, and then 2 here. I might need a lot more spaces to get this to look how I kind of like it too, like around this button width. But okay, this keeps resetting, but I designed it that way, so that makes sense. Okay, this works. I'm deciding if I like it or not. I might put a space between these. I know the formatting of this doesn't matter that much, but I'd like it to make it look decently good. I'm actually also surprised that the width turned. Oh, I never reset the width of there. Oh, that makes sense then. Okay. Okay. Now the one thing is that if I do this, they do squish together. That's okay. Okay, this looks good. I like this. I liked Shelding. Ashlyn and Praxis. Baron Praxis. Ashlyn and Praxis. right. Actually, technically, that name is a spoiler in of itself a little bit. But no, yeah, Ashlyn, cool, I guess. Or, yeah. Yeah. What was... Yeah, I was looking at the name. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought maybe you were saying like Ashlyn and Praxis. But no, yeah. Cool. Okay, got these up and running. Yeah, Crew is also, well, wait, she was my favorite, haha. Fair enough. Yeah. Okay, got the buttons. Cool. So now these buttons are going to control this cube. Yeah, that's that. I haven't played Jak 2 in like years, so I'm having to like I'm slowly like remembering things that happen in the game. Yeah. Yeah. Well, underground thing. Do I have a favorite like location? I don't know. I always like the funny thing is that mainly from Jak 1, it's a bit in Jak 2, but mainly in Jak 1, the like sound effect of when you're walking on like the precursor metal. I like whenever I hear a sound remotely similar to that, I always think of that. Like in real life. That yeah. Mainly I had a job over the summer where, long story short, like I was usually like having like a cart carrying like things from one location to another sometimes, and that cart like often made that exact like noise of similar to it of that walking across the precursor metal thing. It's like I can never unhear it. But yeah. Okay. But in Jak 2, I really like the it happened to me. Yes, it sticks with you. But the